Welcome to the Astro Flower. The Astro Flower concept was born over 15 years ago, but has been underpinned by 30 years of hands-on energy healing and the interaction with universal energy. It is a simple and logical way of understanding how many of the pieces of the universal jigsaw fit together to make us who we are in the here and now. The Astro Flower uses the astrological signs as a basis to make it easy to identify with, and uses a number of ancestral philosophies to provide the symbology to illustrate it. It uses the qualities and elements as a basis for the construction of the flower and generates individual blueprints for each sign, which is where we can delve into what makes us up as individuals. Additionally, it gives us much information about the universal influences, both with time, our karmic paths, and the universal messages filtering through to us. Very simply, the signs are made up of major elements, which the signs are traditionally known as, and these sit in the outer ring of the sign's individual flower. For example, the pure sign of Pisces will be solely water in its outer ring, Virgo will be earth, Libra air, and Aries fire. Other signs are more hybrid with major and minor elements in the outer ring, such as Capricorn being earth and water, and Sagittarius being fire and air. The interaction of the signs within the flower create the deeper influences, as shown here, where neighbouring signs will affect certain petals, which represent different universal influences and intrinsic influences on karmic paths. The petals show us beautifully where and how the messages are directed, both in the physical world and the emotional spiritual world, and how they individually may affect you in your life. We'll go into more detail on the petal construction later on. The Astro Flower can give you a real heads up, not only yourself, but to the people around you, both personally in relationships, in the workplace, or generally within friendships. It can even step into the sporting world when looking at competitors or indeed yourself and how you approach your sport. Aside from the blueprint that is your sign, you'll be clearly affected by the astrological season you were in. We follow our seasons from our year, starting from our birthday, and therefore our personal autumn may be at a very different time to the Earth, and so our mood and state of being can be very different as well to what is happening around us. Do you ever feel like you're not aligned with other people's energy? This could be the very reason why. A Libra, for example, might not enjoy the summer month of August like a Capricorn might as they step into the final throes of their autumn. Understanding and connecting with how you feel when you feel it takes much pressure off life and gives you a chance to not be stressed by how you think you should feel. Thinking and feeling are totally different things. The Astro Flower is also sensitive to some much bigger influences. On a day-to-day basis, the sun plays a primary role and has massive implications on our well-being and how we feel. The prana vibrations do indeed initiate from the sun itself, so all vibrations coming to us via the earth will have started their journey from our closest star. So we cannot ignore the effects on a day-to-day basis, and whether it be a coronal hole or solar flare, different signs will be affected in different ways based upon their element and quality construction. For more in-depth information on what the sun is doing and how it is affecting us, please do join us on Cymatic TV, where the vibration coming through to the earth is analysed and interpreted on a regular basis. It presents the effects on us individually, globally, on social and economic fronts, and gives us a heads up where we are in our pursuit to reach unity of consciousness. This makes a wonderful tool to interpret how you feel at any particular time, and the Astroflower Channel has been created to provide you with easy access and interpretation to this information from an expert in the field. Solar cycles and their influences, earth rhythms, and indeed the finer, more complex human rhythms are explained in greater detail in the Astroflower books. One for each sign will guide you through the technical foundations, the mechanical construction, and a selection of examples illustrates exactly how the Astroflower can be used to help and guide you in your life. We will be providing Astroflower tarot readings on a weekly basis to channel what the universe is delivering to you and what you might need to know. It is guidance only, not predictive or in any way a directive. How you live your life is totally up to you, but having signposts along the way can always be helpful. The main thing is to enjoy every moment, wherever you are and whatever it is you are doing.